can't you change your thinking? Everybody else does.
Because I'm a fighter. That's the way I'm made, Adrian. We can't change what we are.
It's suicide. You see, you know how strong he is. You can't win.
No sympathy. Cut the chain, cut the blow. Watch it been sing. Roll over dead and just keep rolling past me. Give you time, wasted mind, made me rethink. To be honest, I don't feel a thing. Do you get it now? They say what goes around comes around. And I say you went out. But I don't wanna say you on the right time.
Right, okay, you're joining me after some very heavy dips. It was kind of mad. So I had 75 for free, which moved a lot quicker than I thought it would. So I definitely didn't do as long as pauses as I could have between each rep, and I just rushed it like mad. But you know what? I've just got to be happy with it. I was in that kind of headspace today of whatever I'm putting on is moving. 75 for free, man. I've never moved it. I've never done that. So it means working towards our one rep is looking more and more likely each time we hit these RPE 10 movements. It moved very quick, very smooth, wasn't too much of a sticking point, but there definitely wasn't another rep in there. So it means we hit the RPE today, which is always good. Out of all of them, that RPE 10 week, you want to be hitting that RPE, you want to be making the most out of that. But either way, we've got our secondary pull up now. I've been hitting like mad, so it's 22.5 or 6. Oh. It's kind of good to get talking again afterwards because I feel like I shut myself in after hitting a heavy weight like that. Don't do too much talking, double earphone activity, and I just shut out for a little bit. So this hopefully just wake me up a little bit after doing that, because after hitting a top set like that, I don't really want to do anything else. Let's hit 6. But shoulder's still feeling good, elbow's still feeling good. Biggest worry I had hitting all of them dips was my left elbow. So weird, under no weight, at a certain angle, it just doesn't feel as strong as it should. But then as soon as I added weight pre, I weren't thinking about it. So luckily it held up. But yeah, definitely one of those days where an RPE 10 was needed. It's difficult managing when you've got pure anxiety of I've never moved this weight, I'm not even going to complete the sets, and then it's not even a 1 rep, it's 3 reps. So if that first one's off, the next 2 aren't going to follow. And then what? Do you go for it again? It's probably not a good idea. You waste all the energy in the build up, why go for it? You know, it's such a mental game with that. And after seeing that move, I'm like, oh, well, you know what, next time we can take it a bit slower, get a little bit deeper, make the most out of it. But until you've hit it, that element of unknown is just really messes with me. So it's something I need to overcome. Standing on the box, waiting to walk it out, get past that little anxiety feeling of it. But I think we've only got 3 sets of this, so this will move quick. CNS is truly fried after them top sets as well.
Sorry. You have more room again.
You're alright. Oh. So yeah, I managed to get my 75 for free. Dropped down to a 60 for 6 afterwards, which again was an RPE 10. But I really weren't happy with the form on it. I think I was so fried from that top set and the warm-up lead into it. Then back off sets just couldn't be an RPE 10 as well. So that 60 blasted me. Thought, let's go to a 55. Got my final 2 sets of 55 kg for 6 reps. Moved a lot better, way better. and it's focusing on not my arms. My arms seem to be hitting depth absolutely fine. It's just my hips. Giving that extra second for my hips to catch up. But again, the fact that I can hit a heavy arse dip and then do these pull-ups as back-offs, hopefully is a good indicator that on today, Monday, that on Thursday, I'm going to be able to hit my pull 3 rep as well. That's something I really have no idea about. Dips I used to always hit heavy anyway. The fact my pull is now leveling out, that's truly the unknown for me. And every single session I do on my primary pull now might as well be a PR. Let's get them 6. Yeah, feeling heavy on the lat. But I say this every time I do these now, obviously it's going to feel heavy on the lat. I'm doing a wider grip on my pull-ups now. That's like 6 reps. I think the lower the reps get, much like with a muscle-up, I'm going to look to stop going as wide. I find wider is good for high rep, but I'm just going to bring it in a bit, probably to here. Instead of my pulling power on my heavy sets, my elbows are going to come more forward, and I feel a lot tighter and stronger on them weighted sets coming through there. Here's good for high rep, shortens the range of motion, which is nice, but power, I like to come in a bit tighter. And you see most people choosing a chin up for that exact reason. They'll get right in here, so the grip's so tight. That's why you tend to see people with a big chin up, but their pull-ups lacking. I also think it's something to do with the rotation of a pull, compared to in here for a chin up, but I'm sticking with a pull-up because for me, a better pull-up is more impressive than a chin up. But yeah, man, I'll give him a shout out. Shout out to Domo. Messaged me saying he watches every single video, and he watches it when he's sitting down and eating dinner. It is sick. That is cool. And that's why I tried to make longer form content now, and I'm trying to get for him, for whoever wants to bloody watch. But for half an hour, if I can get my videos to half an hour in length, what? Half an hour? You don't even watch my videos, mate. So what you on about? On Instagram, exactly. My YouTube, I'm on about. Oh yeah, here we go. Dead. But the videos that I post on YouTube, I'm going to try to make half hour long. I've got a few of them on there that are like 20, 25 minutes, bouncing in between that with just pure waffling. But I know when I'm watching someone, I like there to be actually talking. And then there's going to be silence gaps where I'm doing this. But what I don't want to do is throw music in the background. I don't want it to be noisy. I don't want it to be distracted. It should just be something that you can watch. And it's just ambient. It's just background noise. Watch and eat. Mate, I'm always watching YouTubers when I have my dinner. I'll stick on like a half hour, hour long video and just watch. You hitting a set? Huh? You hitting a set? What are you hitting? Yeah, you're waffling. What? You're not hitting planche. What are you hitting? Come on. Let's see what he's going to hit. Pull up 2. We'll call that 1. 2, nice. Well, you got like 2.5 reps there. 2.5 reps. Then none. Why are you hitting weighted reps? You're doing statics. What are you doing? For me, yeah. If you want to start doing weighted to help your muscle ups, you're gonna have to change some other bits. See, look, this is the thing. If you're not particular with your training and you're not changing things across the board, like what I wouldn't be doing, if I'm doing weighted to try help my muscle ups and get a higher pull with weighted, what I like to do is I like to do the resistance band. The resistance band, high pulls, it gives you way more tension at the top part of the pull. And that's what you need for the muscle up. That's going to help you way more than doing weighted pulls. Weighted pulls are still going to give you strength, but what kind of strength do you use for a muscle up? What kind of pull? An explosive pull. So, but hear me out. If you need an explosive pull and you throw a weight and the rep is that explosive? No, it's not explosive. It's slow as fuck. So what you want to do is be able to grab hold of a bar and do some explosive high pulls, and that's going to help your muscle up. Compared to a grindy. I'm not using the box. No, you can take it, man. Take it. But this is what I'm saying is I would rather stick a resistance band or do some resisted high pulls, do some explosive high pulls. That is going to help you muscle up more than slow, grindy weight. It's going to help you way more. Explosive high pulls. Show me an example. I want chest to hit the bar. Boom. One. Oh, just the one.
Yeah, you should show me.
Do some more. Not hitting just one. Do it. Nice and controlled, but explosive. Boom. Look at that. More. Up. Oof. Quicker. Whoa, too slow. Quick. This one, last one, rapid. No? Fatigued. But that's what I'm saying. That, the transition for that, game changer. That's going to help you way more. I do weighted because I'm also trying to improve my weighted pull-up. If I was focusing on muscle-ups, I'm just going to do all my accessories and all my pulls focused around muscle-ups.
So just like weighted muscle-ups, explosive pulls.
If you want to move into weighted muscle-ups, yeah, you can start throwing on the weight so your joints can take the weight. You don't want to. Well, exactly then. Keep it nice and light. Don't throw the weight on and keep your joints safe. It'll feel grim because you're not used to it. Do you know what I mean? But the nicest thing you can do is step out and again here to really use your lats. And controversial, but when I say this to people, elbows. My biggest focus when doing the muscle up, I feel so tight. If I come here and my elbows are there, so I can look how much further my arms are going past my lat. It's coming down to here because my elbow's in front and I get a deep, almost like with a lat pull down. So I can grab hold and I can pull in front, down. Compared to here, the high pull, you're shortening range of motion again. It's a deeper stretch, but it's harder to try to hit your chest on it. Muscle up, nice close grip, in and you want to smack your chest off it. That's a high pull to your chest. Or you can go the other way and try pull to waist. But pulling to your waist is going to be a lot more difficult.
How do I pull it to my waist?
Because that's like a no dip muscle up. That's like trying to pull up to your belly button, trying to pull up as high as you can. That's the ultimate. But you're not there yet. So you go for the chest. Smack your chest off it. Look at that. Look at that. Two. Come on. Explosive. Boom. Boom. See like the nice. And you hit them, the development you'll see in your muscle ups. Good. The first couple, mate, you was like up, you come to here. Which means you've probably got one where you can get to your belly button. But you do that, start to add like a resistance band when you, like what I do, to make it harder. And that is going to help them weighted. With the plate and the band wrapped around it, and then the bands around your feet. Know when I do that? Because then it's a band. It's a band resisted, not assisted. So it's applying. If you've got the band here, it's going to have the least amount of tension here and the most when you're up there. So that top section is most people's weakness. On a muscle up, the hardest part is the transition, getting round. So if you add more resistance here, sick. but your statics have come on like mad. Like they're getting good. Do you know what I mean?
I hit a handstand yesterday. Well, I was waiting for someone to handstand.
Mate, straight bar handstand is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. If you could ever get a straight bar handstand that high.
I fancy keeping my spine at the minute.
Right, okay, this is final set. And hopefully I've done enough yapping that it's like a longer video. Because I haven't spoke. Usually it's longer because I speak through my dips, but I wanted to double earphone activity it. You know that, double earphone activity? This is where you have to have double earphone. Like this now is single earphone activity. I don't need two. Oh, right, okay, another 6. And again, I can't preach it and not do it, so I'm going to do 6 and try and make these explosive reps because it's the last one. Just see what I can get out of it. But again, biggest thing that you can see there, as soon as I try and make pull-ups explosive to get that chin over, I'm almost like jumping up into the strong point and exploding over. And then I'm swinging because I'm not coming down in a perfect A-speed motion to make the most out of it, but they're quicker. So we'll take it. I'm blasting, man. Oh. Right, I'm skipping accessories today as well because I've done too much. CNS is done. Don't need accessories today. So, oh.